All right, so here we are, 2 weeks post-op, and just went to the surgeon to get the initial cast removed. Everything went well. My experience there was essentially checked in, sat for a little bit. They came in, took the wrap, and it wasn't really a cast, but it was like gauze and then ace bandage wrapped around it. But then there was like a form in there that covered about 3/4 of my arm on the backside to prevent it from bending. And then they took all that off. My arm looked super weird, like super weird. It was all wrinkly and kind of gross looking. I posted a short about that should be related to this, but yeah, so I had to take a couple x-rays, and that was kind of weird, a little painful, because I had to stretch my arm that hadn't moved in 2 weeks, along with the weird mental vision inside my brain thinking about like extending my arm and just all the weirdness that comes with it. So I had to extend my arm fully. I had a slight bend in it. She let me keep a slight bend, but then I had to turn my arm sideways and then twist my thumb up so it was in the air. Ultimately, they did have to retake it because I had to push it further. Just to the doctor wanted to make sure that like the button, like on the x-ray, it looked like the button was kind of like burrowed in the bone, but it wasn't. It was just the angle, and he just wanted to verify, so he had me twist my arm a little bit more, and all looked really good. Overall, he said it looked really, really good. That, I didn't have any redness really, no swelling really, and my extension is pretty good. So he said I'm doing a lot better off than a lot of guys who come in there are still pretty miserable. I haven't been taking pain meds in the last 4 or 5 days, except the occasional Tylenol here and there, but nothing really. So he said the fact that you're dealing with it with over-the-counters is really good. So all really positive signs. I got my new robo arm today, so this is the new thing. It is weird being able to move it. It's like kind of achy, sore, right? Like, here's a close-up of kind of what my arm's looking like. There's the cut, not too bad. So there's really not much swelling. All that like color you see is from the marker. Like, that's the marker from the surgeons and doctors signing off, or the anesthesiologist signing off on which arm to cut open. Feels weak and sort of achy when you bend it, but I'm able to move. They had me out this far already at week 2, so things are looking pretty good, I think. I have PT later today at 4 p.m. And yeah, so 12 weeks, 2 days a week is essentially the protocol until for PT until further notice. So I was cleared to drive, so that's pretty cool. I don't have to rely on others to drive me places now, but sorry, my glasses are slipping down. Anyway, that's where we're at. Oh, shave the beard too. Like it or don't like it, it's fine. It needed a trim. With one hand, I couldn't really maintain it as well. All right, that's where we're at.